So tell us your name.
I'm Laurel.
Laurel, what grade are you, Laurel?
I'm a junior.
You're a junior. Do you have a car?
Mhm.
You do. Are you a commuter?
No, I live on York.
Okay. So where does that mean where does that, I guess where do you park, or where are you allowed to park?
I park on Hogan.
Park in Hogan. Do you usually drive down?
Not usually, but for this class I do.
You do for this class. So that's a long walk, isn't it?
Yeah,
So you
it
have to
is.
leave pretty early.
Mhm.
Alright. Tell me about your experience, I guess, parking in Hogan. Have you had any troubles? Is it usually pretty good? Do you always get a spot?
It usually takes too much time.
It does?
Yeah.
How soon before class starts do you have to leave your room?
I usually leave like 25 minutes.
25 minutes. No, what do you think?
But yeah, it usually makes me late for my classes or meetings,
It does.
so
It
that's
does.
pretty annoying.
Is that because there is traffic trying to get into the lot, or it's just so far to walk?
Mostly that it's hard to find a parking spot.
Really? Would you say if the lot was bigger, that would solve the issue?
Yeah.
It would?
Maybe.
Also, do you see overflow from North Lot going into Hogan? Do you think that could be the issue too?
Yeah, I think that could be.
Do you think the limit of parking spaces discourages students from driving down?
Yeah, I think so, because it just takes too much time, and it probably gives people a lot of anxiety about like being late.
Are your professors usually okay if you're late if you tell them it's because of parking, or they just say you're late, you should leave earlier?
Some get pretty angry, so it kind of makes me worry about like my academic performance, because some of them don't like that.
Yeah.
What do you think would be a good solution for the parking problem?
Maybe make an app that like updates in real time like how long it takes to get a parking space, so you know how much before you should leave your like apartment, so that you're not just waiting around and you're not late.
Is that something you would pay for? Just
Maybe
for the convenience?
maybe a little.
Maybe
I
a
wouldn't
little.
pay a lot for it, but like maybe like $1.
$1? That's a little, yeah.
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 I don't know.
Do you think, this would be popular? Do you think it'd be a popular app? Do you think
Yeah.
people would use it?
I think so.
What other features would you put in the app too that'd be helpful?
Maybe like the different parking lots, so you would know like North Lot versus Hogan.
As far as like the lots in general, or if they're full or not?
If they're full or not,
see.
and like which spots are open and like how long it would take
Yeah.
to get one.
Do you think the lot should have multiple entrances and exits so that you can come in from both sides, so there's not traffic only from one end?
Yeah, definitely. That would be a lot easier. And it would take less time too.
How do you think public safety does, doing their job, going through trying to weed out people who aren't supposed to be there? If they're like a freshman or whatnot, they're not supposed to have a car, but.
I mean, I've never really seen that happen, but
Yeah.
like I know that on the lot by like the new village, like they do that a lot, so they give people tickets like if they don't actually have a like parking ticket for that lot.